Okay.
So these are the people that won the Kennedy Honors.
Yeah, they always pick 5 each year. And you reminded me when Trump was president, he wasn't invited to these.
The Kennedys don't like him.
That's sad.
So he wasn't invited.
Oh.
Usually the president is there.
Yeah, they're always up in the balcony with the 5 nominations.
Right.
Usually the president, now didn't he do his job to give them the little thing around their neck?
Yeah.
So he did that.
Yeah. No, you mean Trump?
I thought the president has
you thinking
a regular ceremony.
You thinking of something. You thinking of the presidential honors at the White House. That's different than this.
Oh, but they did have a separate ceremony.
Oh, okay.
Where he gave each one of them that necklace.
Oh, okay. That necklace or his necklace?
That necklace.
Oh, okay.
Because he talked to each one of them.
Oh.
And I know at the time he was talking.
What's up, TikTok?
Queen Latifah gave honor to her dad. Stand up, Dad. You made me.
We never hear about him. All of a sudden, we're hearing about her dad.
Her mom's passed, so he has to represent parenthood. Yeah.
Why isn't we never?
Maybe she draw closer to him when her mom passed. We
never hear this man. Now all of a sudden, his mom passes, and all we hear about is
they showed video of her mom too in the video.
That was okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about it. So we'll start off talking about the Kennedy Honors. Now you watched most of it, right?
I watched majority of it. I missed Dionne Warwick. I went back through YouTube,
who is our sorority sister,
and watched some of the people that gave tribute to her.
Now, everybody's forgetting that. Remember, people used to say Dionne Warwick was a drunk.
What? I know she was into the reading your psychic thing. She was really big.
So she's been able to go past all of that, to be back to being honored again.
Why would she be a drunk?
Remember they was talking about
well-known name. I could see if you were like a bottom. Nobody talks about you. You're just washed up. She has a hot name.
I know.
Very, very unique.
So her
voice.
PR team is good.
Oh wow!
Because they got her back on track real fast.
Yeah.
Like you're not letting this lady's legacy be known negative.
Going down as an alcoholic.
Right.
That must.
She's gonna get honored and everything, which she should.
Well, her cousin didn't do well when she passed.
Well, Whitney, yeah. This person says, this article, Vulture article,
they didn't like it,
by Jean Chaney. She says the sweetness and bittersweetness of the 2023 Kennedy Center
I'm curious as to what did she talk about one particular honoree, or did she say it for the show?
Well, let's look here,
because I want to know if she agrees with what I agreed with the Queen Latifah.
I saw that
tribute.
One. When Missy Elliott saluted Queen Latifah at this year's Kennedy Center Honors, she broke it down the way only a fellow hip hop queen could. Now, first of all, when Missy Elliott came out, that was it. That was a magical moment.
You got a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, because Queen Latifah was at her Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so they backed each other up big time. Go ahead.
So that was good. She praised Queen Latifah and explained the meaning behind that regal title at the front of her name. I won't set the bar. I am the bar. She said, let that marinate.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why I agree with that. Queen Latifah has never been boxed in to just being a rap artist.
Right. We figured that out at the one of the concerts we went to with her.
Yes.
Outdoor concert.
And she was one of the first who broke out of the box and was criticized because she did movies and other things like that.
How you
because people would say, "Oh, you're not a real hip hop artist."
Not a hip hop artist. That's all they do.
Well, they
cook shows, movies, commercials, everything.
Or Snoop, he sell everything.
Yes.
So the people who started that was like LL Cool J. They broke that box of saying, and I remember people used to clown LL Cool J being on television. Yeah, him and Will Smith. They was like, y'all, some old bubblegum rappers. Queen Latifah, television. You forget for a moment she was a rap artist in Living Single.
Thank you. She even referenced the Queen one time while she was in it.
I didn't put the two, you supposed to, but she was so much that character in Living Single that you forgot, she has a whole rap career.
Set it off.
She
played that part. Made you think she was really a criminal. The movies that she's been in. She played, what's the one, the singer, Pearl Bailey or one of them?
Yeah. So I agree. And then producing. So when Missy Elliott said she didn't set the bar, she is the bar. Okay.
Definitely agree with that.
She said, dressed in a matching black bucket hat and suit with so much sparkle, I thought the outfit Missy Elliott had on was so cute.
It was.
I like Missy Elliott.
I do too. She cool, isn't
my mother, you said you thought they all look good, Ma? I think Missy Elliott, I like Missy Elliott. The same way I went after anybody talk about Miss Ross, I'll go after you if you talk about
There's
Missy
nothing
Elliott.
you can say about Missy.
What can you say about Missy?
Because she has not done anything wrong.
Missy hasn't done anything
she's a
to
cool
anybody.
Person, laid back, and she's very talented. So let's keep it moving.
She says, Missy Elliott says, Queen Latifah is the queen, but she is mother with an A. I know y'all
let that marinate.
Let that marinate.
Yeah,
she said with an A. So apparently this person who wrote this article, they like that.
Okay.
This year's Kennedy honors the 46th class, Queen Latifah, Dionne Warwick, Billy Crystal. Barry Gibb. Didn't even recognize him.
I did. Barry Gibb. When they went to do him, I remember our verses. You did the Bee Gees. I did Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
And we went through all the songs and we were like, we know all these songs and they hits.
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive.
Jive talking, telling me lies, jive talking.
So why did they do him and not the Bee Gees?
He's the main writer of.
But don't that kind of?
I don't even know if they're alive.
But you still can incorporate all of them.
They did.
The ugly brother, the one with the teeth.
Andy Gibb. What's the other one? I think he's the meat of the group. He's the meat of. He writes the songs. He writes songs for Barbra Streisand.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. And then too, I don't know if his other brothers are living.
It don't matter. You can still give it to the group.
Well.
And it says Renee Fleming. That must be the opera singer.
The opera singer. And I love the diversity. When they did a tribute to her, all the women of color singing opera. Ooh, that was beautiful.
It said Queen Latifah, a gifted actor, the first female hip-hop artist to be inducted into the Kennedy Center honorary.
Kennedy Center.
The first hip-hop.
And we've been to that building.
Female.
We had our cousin did some a thing.
We were on a smaller stage at the Kennedy Center.
Right.
I still felt important.
I did too. And we were able to peep into the big one.
It's if you've never been to the Kennedy Center, it's very stoic.
I love that he had taken us there because he did something with the kids there. It was beautiful. Go ahead.
Warwick, legendary recording artist and Twitter royalty. Crystal, we know Billy Crystal. And you said Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi came out because, they're good friends.
That comedy,
that threesome thing
what is they did? The comedy
with Robin Williams.
Comedy relief.
Yeah.
Comic relief.
Comic relief.
With Robin Williams. And if he was alive, he would have been there.
He would have been there.
Okay. It says Crystal, New Yorker. He's an avid New Yorker.
Yes.
Has conquered every platform imaginable. That's true.
I like
movies, Broadway, television. And for a brief moment in 2008, the baseball diamond. Didn't know that. Gibb, we said him, a BG, a songwriter. Beloved pop songs of all time, Island in the Stream. Island in the Stream, that is who we are. Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Fly away with me to another verse. Something.
And we'll rely on each other.
Why am I doing everything high up?
I don't know. You taking me to the heavens, and I'm like, when you come down,
Dolly Parton wasn't that high.
No, that's the second song you.
That is what we. You're right.
Okay, good.
I'm doing his voice.
I don't know.
You don't think when he called them in there to pitch that song and he was singing in his voice?
And she might say, Lord, Andy.
Hey, Dolly, I got a song for you. Islands in the stream.
Hold his ear.
That is what.
She's like, can you lower that to another note, please?
All right, okay. All right, so Islands in the Stream with Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. Mm-hmm. Heartbreaker by Warwick. Mm-hmm. Now, you know that one?
I can't think of it now.
And I Just Want to Be Your Everything.
I Just Want
by
to
Andy,
be
his brother.
Everything.
Fleming, a singer whose operatic range spans multiple octaves and genres.
Beautiful.
The 3-hour plus ceremony. It was on CBS. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
Somebody said, "Oh, I'm missing my friend Robin tonight very much because of all that we did together." So that had to be Whoopi Goldberg.
I didn't see. Now, if Les Whoopi never had one, she just wasn't wearing it. Everybody who received an honor, a Kennedy honor, wore their necklace.
I wouldn't understand.
She didn't have one on.
Why would Whoopi Goldberg not have a Kennedy honor?
Can y'all explain that if y'all know? Because unless she didn't want to wear it.
Let me see. She has to.
Everybody had to wear. Debbie Allen had hers on, and who paid tribute to Billy Crystal? What's the Italian? What's his name? Oh, he's Italian. And
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro had his on. Herbie Hancock had his on in the audience. Everybody wore their necklaces if they were awarded. Whoopi didn't have one. And that's not good.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Y'all look and see. Does Whoopi Goldberg have a Kennedy honor? And she needs one for real. So maybe she's next year.
One?
I don't know. Unless she just didn't want to wear it. Because she's very free like that. She's very free.
She's won every honor in the world.
I'm just saying. I didn't see one on her neck. She had her black outfit on, pants, boots. She likes being comfortable. Came out, did Billy Crystal like we know she would.
Has Whoopi Goldberg
won a Kennedy
Center honor? Kennedy Center honor.
And if you go and Google it, you'll see each year.
She has the Academy Award, the Golden Globe.
Because she's the EGOT.
She's the EGOT. She has the Mark Twain Award.
So I'm sure people going to write in on that one.
Well, here. Whoopi Goldberg, the master of something number or something on the comedian, has been selected as this year's winner. Thank you. 2001.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like,
that wouldn't have made
she
any
just didn't
sense.
want to wear a necklace.
That wouldn't have made no sense.
It just don't. No.
Nobody gets it before.
But I've just looked at everybody who kept theirs on, when they are even presenting to somebody else. They wear it to let you know that they were honored at one time. So, okay.
Now, this person said she felt like some of the people talking was kind of melancholy. She said it ran through several presentations. The Gibbs salute naturally involved two Bee Gees, which I said.
Yeah.
Barry's brothers and the late Maurice Robin. Sadly, with the loss of his brothers, my uncles, we realized that life would never be the same, said Stephen Gibbs.
His son talked.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Gave tribute to his dad.
So they said that was she said that's kind of Malachi, that whatever that was.
With the son talking?
I guess. That's what she's saying. Mm-hmm. And then she said when Clive Davis, he came out and spoke about Warwick's accomplishments. It's a lot going on with that Clive Davis thing, too, with the Diddy thing.
You're kidding.
Well, his name is being pulled out.
Oh, Clive.
So it's weird. Well, you said this was already recorded.
Yeah, this was
when Clive Davis spoke about Warwick's accomplishments and Chloe. Oh, so Chloe, I told you Chloe Bailey was there.
Yeah.
So she came on stage for Dionne Warwick. That's why you didn't see it.
That's why I didn't see it, yeah. Most of the people that did present, you saw them in the audience.
Yeah, and Chloe, dressed in a pink gown that made her look like Cinderella, performed Walk On By.
Oh, okay.
One of Warwick's early hits.
So I got to see that one. I saw Gladys Knights. I saw, what's the lady that's bald? That won for Tony. She sang a song, Alfie. What's it all about, Alfie?
During the previously recorded interviews with family members, Queen Latifah, as well as Elliot's speech, the memory of hip-hop pioneer's mother, Rita Owens, who died in 2018, was extremely present.
Yeah, in the video.
She loved her mother. And another reason why...
And she was on different... living single, too.
Another reason why... what's her name? Queen produced the Clark sisters because they were there.
Yeah,
her mother loved the Clark sisters.
Yeah, and they brought her mom's choir that she sang with.
I know.
On stage, the lady in the wheelchair. Okay, now I wish the Clark sisters would have just kept.
You made my day.
You made my day. You brought the sunshine.
But then Karen brought it home at the end.
Thank you, Karen, for helping the Twinkie. I think Twinkie was kind of retireable.
Yeah,
just keep playing.
And then the other sister never sings.
Well, she sings with them.
Right. She never sings by herself.
She actually has an album.
Really?
Yeah. Go Google her. One of the Clark sisters, the older one, or one of the older ones. She has she is the older one, isn't she? No, Wait a minute. Who's the oldest?
I don't know.
Well, she has a single.
Karen is the youngest.
She has an actual album.
Okay, so they did the Billy Crystal thing when Harry Met Sally. That was a big movie with him.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Tried to sing. That was funny.
Got big laughs while praising his on-screen therapist. Oh, that's right. He was his therapist in that movie. Tonight, the Kennedy Center honors OG Billy Crystal on his 50th anniversary. The star of Killers of Flower Moon said in the straightest, most deadpan tone imaginable. So I don't know what she said. She didn't like that, I guess. But that's Robert De Niro.
He tried to sing, too.
Oh, he did?
I like Robert De Niro.
The Opera House erupted in, particularly everyone in the Opera House erupted in laughter, then rose to their feet to applaud President Biden, who seemed to appreciate the joke. What was the joke again? Let me go back. I had no idea you've done so much, and you've done it all in such a relatively short amount of time, he said. This is, what's his name? De Niro. You're only 75. That means you're just about 6 years away from being the perfect age to be elected president.
Everybody laughed. And looked at the Bidens.
He's not 75, is he?
I don't know how old he is.
How old is Biden?
He's 81.
Yeah, he's 81.
81.
Oh, that's why it's a joke. It's the funny joke.
He got 5 more years.
Same age your auntie.
Yeah.
Okay. DC audience was in appreciative mood Sunday night, giving standing ovations to several performances. Cynthia Erivo's roof-ripping rendition of Warwick's Alfie. Lin-Manuel's, he was there, version of Billy Crystal's Academy Award medley, making us laugh on that show with 3 letters. Few favorite things.
What is it that she didn't like, or whoever wrote this?
It seemed like let me finish. The gospel group, the Clark sisters, joined Reverend Steph and the Jubilation A Choir. That was Queen Latifah's mom's choir, like you said. The honorees generally do not know who will be speaking or performing ahead. That's why they always look surprised when people come out. The spirit of her mother, as Elliot mentioned, was very much in the room.
Yeah.
So the part that she seemed to me that was bittersweet was she said it was some of them was lackluster, like
too talking too much.
No, just kind of like boring. They wasn't like excited or whatever.
I've seen Kennedy Center awards that's just like standing up. You stand up and go.
When Beyonce did Tina Turner.
Yeah, you like, didn't Michael Jackson? Who did him?
Did he get a Kennedy?
Did he get a Kennedy before he died?
Dang, I gotta look that up again.
When artists like that, and you're hoping that all these people that are presenting them, they're getting a high level award. You don't want them to crack. You don't want them to sound terrible. If they gonna act, if they telling a joke, be at your best.
Michael Jackson never got a Kennedy Center honors.
Wow. We would remember who gave tribute to him.
Why would you never give Michael Jackson?
He didn't live long enough.
What are you talking about? Prince got it. No, Prince got one.
He died too early.
Yeah, but Prince got it. Why didn't Michael Jackson get one?
Prince got it.
Yeah, Prince got a Kennedy honors.
Maybe he was going through the child thing, molestation.
That's why. They didn't want to give it to him.
Okay.
That's an abomination. How you gonna have a Kennedy's honor and Michael Jackson never get one?
Yeah. Well, Prince was never a Kennedy.
That's why Trump don't like it. They never invited Trump. All the time Trump they never invited him because he's dogged them out.
Ooh.
I know Michael Jackson. He stayed at the Trump Tower. It's an abomination that he's never won one. I don't want to go to your old stupid show anyway.
That's something he would really say.
That's something he would say.
Okay.
I know Michael Jackson, and why he's never gotten one is beyond me.
I'm proud of all of them. I love when they give honor to the arts. The arts need to always, people keep talking about it being taken out of schools.
Right.
And they don't realize the arts, even if you're not majoring in the arts, it is
everybody should have something.
They should have something. It's an escape. It allows you to be creative. It's
either arts or sports.
Or art.
You need to have something outside of what you normally
basic
that teaches
math
you
and science and whatever.
And teaches you other disciplines
yes.
too. Okay, Wendy said, hey girlies. Hey Wendy.
Hey Wendy.
She said she's still sick, so we're gonna keep you still on there.
Mm-hmm.
LaDonna's giving a hand clap. Christopher's giving a hand clap. Colleen is saying, good evening, Lenore and Kim. Hey.
Hey.
Deatrice is saying, y'all are hilarious. Thank you, Deatrice.
Mm-hmm.
And Wendy is saying, Barry Gibbs is the last living BG.
That's what I thought, because Kim asked a good question. I think that they would have had all the brothers on. I just want to be your everything.
Why you always hold his ear?
Because he got to hear himself. That's his way of hearing the feedback and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
I'll be your puppet on the string. Think about that word. That's a nice line. That is your everything. If you're a puppet,
I want to be your everything. Yes.
Now we say that now, you'll think it's a little stalkish to me, but some man say I'll be your puppet on the string.
Thank you guys.
Well,
what did